Marketing trick you wish you knew sooner.
People don't buy what they need, they buy what they want. So you gotta sell them on what they want and then give them what they need. If you were selling a vacuum cleaner, then don't sell them the vacuum. Sell them on the benefits of having a clean floor and give them the vacuum.
3 of the best digital marketing tools. Canva is the best for creating graphics and videos if you have no experience doing so. Google Tag Manager is one of my favorite tools because the web developer puts one piece of code, and then as a marketer, I can install all the tracking that I want without ever having to consult with a web developer again. And number 3, answerthepublic.com. On this website, you search up any topic and it'll tell you all the relevant searches around that topic. This is how we come up with our content ideas. And it's that simple.
How to work smarter, not harder for your small business marketing plan. Gary Vee's content model is one of the most productive ways that you can create content so you can get the most amount of reach with the least amount of effort. So here's how it works. First, you create a piece of long form content. This is the orange box, meaning a YouTube video or a podcast. Ideally, you have both audio and visual. Here's where you get your efficiencies. So now that you've created your long form content, you can then cut it down into short form pieces of content that can live across a bunch of different channels. For example, you could create a podcast by just stripping the audio from that original YouTube video. Or you can find a poignant piece within your YouTube video, clip a minute of that, and make that into its own IGTV. You could transcribe the video and create a blog post out of it. You can grab some images from the video and make their own memes. You're creating content that is contextualized to each social channel, but it all is derived from the same piece of long form.
Whenever you design anything for your brand, design the way people look at things. Here's what I mean. People first look at the contrast, colors, and types you use. Next, they'll look for something that answers the "what am I looking at" question, and then they'll look for the emotion or reasons to care, and lastly, they'll look for things that help them decide whether they want it or not. So next time you're designing something for your brand, make sure it has visual appeal, answers what it is, why someone should care, and have some information that helps them decide whether they want it or not.
Do you ever feel like you're posting about your product or your service and you're not really getting much engagement? Try this marketing technique and see if it helps. People are really selfish, and I mean this in a nice way. We are so overstimulated with all the content on TikTok, on Instagram, and our email, and our brains need a way to filter out what information is applicable to us. So if you're posting about something and you want people to care, you have to tell them what's in it for them and how it solves their problems. So let's do some examples. Instead of a post saying, "take my yoga class," try saying something like, "you'll feel so much stronger and more relaxed after taking this class." Instead of "buy this candle I made," try something like, "this candle's gonna make your home smell amazing." Instead of "I do graphic design," try "I'll build you a beautiful website that will increase your sales." You're basically just reframing your product or service and using the word "you" to tell them what's in it for them and how it's going to solve their problems.
Here's how you're going to get 27 pieces of content out of one idea. I'm Nicole Nieves. I'm a marketing and brand strategist. I run a marketing agency. I am also a mama to 3 boys. I do not have time to waste, so I am all about working smarter, not harder. This content hack saves me so much time when I'm creating content for myself and for my clients. So come on, I want to show you how I do it. Our topic for this example is how to start a business for less than $100. I want you to start off with the problem, then the desire, then the solution. This is where most people go wrong. Most people create solution-based content only, and we're not really helping people become aware of the fact that they need your solution yet. So you want to create 3 per category, 3 problems, 3 core desires, and 3 solutions. Now it's time to create your different types of content. I want you to use this hack: long form, short form, and free form. Long form content is education. This is where you can teach something in a little bit of a longer form. Then short form, you want to inspire, and free form, you want to have fun with it and totally entertain. By the end of this exercise, you will have 27 content ideas for one time.
I thought everyone knew this, but I guess they didn't. So I'm going to tell you right now. So if you are a content creator or you own a business, you've got to set up a Google alert with your name or your business name. That way, if anybody in the world writes about your company, you get the alert. You get an alert right in your inbox. So just Google it, Google alert. It's super simple. Have you guys heard of this before? So last week, my brand was featured in Cosmo, and the reason I knew is because right when the article was posted, I got an email saying, "Oh, Cosmo's talking about your brand." So make sure you do that now.
You need to steal this brand strategy template. Your brand's not your logo, it's not your colors, and it's not your fonts. It's actually all of this. This is your brand's heart, the reason you exist beyond making money. It's where you're going and how you get there. This is how you want to be perceived. It's the reason people choose you over and over again. Get clear on these 3 things. Then, and only then, you create how you present yourself. For example, you give it a personality, clarify the message you want to spread, the stories you want to tell, and come up with a look and feel that represents all of that. Use this template for your brand.
Here's how I waited 3 days to know my my startup failed. At 3 a.m. on Tuesday, I got a notification that 2 of our tampon vending machines were down at the Atlanta airport. The problem was that I was in Dallas because my dog was having puppies. Freaking out, I booked a last-minute flight to Atlanta. It turns out they confiscated my badge because it was expired and I had no idea. I couldn't get a hold of our manufacturer because of the London time difference, and I ended up sleeping on the Atlanta airport floor for 3 days. I had to buy a flight to get past security and miss my birthday. Then 6 months later, I shut down the company.